Good morning. Happy Monday. So today our practice is going to look a little like a pyramid or a mountain. We're going to start down, work our way up, and then work our way back down. So, yeah, starting from the floor, working your way to standing, working our way back down. Something a little different. Have a block or two at the ready, maybe any other accoutrements, because you never know what you might need and modifications that you might have to use in your practice. So have what you might need at the ready. Let's do it. Yay! All right. From the floor, comfortably seated. We're just going to start. Inhale the arms up, lengthening the spine. Exhale. Releasing the arms back down. Inhale into the belly. And exhale. Release. Maintaining length of spine each time those arms come back down. Two more. And let's work the sides a little. Inhale, raise that right arm up. Root down through that right hip, right tailbone. Exhale back to center. And then the other side, taking care that we're not dumping. Long on the right, long on the left. Breathing into the belly, into our sides. And things open and expand so they can function a little more effectively. One more time each way. Let's bring the arms out to our sides. Make sure our shoulders are relaxed. Palms down. We'll do some little arm circles going forward. And going back. And release. I'm going to take that right hand placed behind us, the base of the spine, up nice and tall. Inhale that left arm up. And on the exhale, left hand, right knee, right shoulder rolls back and open. A nice supported twist. And exhale. Release back to center. Then we'll take left hand behind us to the base of the spine. Inhale that right arm up. And exhale. Right hand, left knee, left shoulder rolling back and open. And exhale. Release back to center. Now we're going to take it. I'm going to spin around. Feet flat, about hip width apart. Nice long spine. Let's hinge on back till we feel some activation in the midsection. Arms forward. We'll inhale, right arm out to the side. Exhale, sweep back to center, and then the left. Making sure that our shoulders and our torso stay facing forward. Working a little counter rotation or anti-rotation here. Working on the body's ability to resist rotating. Very important form of movement work, core work. One more each side. We'll inhale, lengthen up, raise those arms overhead. And exhale, maintain that length of the spine as we release forward. You can relax the head and neck if you'd like. Bring it back up, nice and tall. Hinging back again till we feel that activation. Chest open, arms forward. While we're here, I'll make note. I've said this before, it's been a while, a little reminder. Make sure that in every pose, every shape that you're in, you can breathe deeply, fully, and effectively. If you feel like you can't do that, back off until you are in a space where you can. You should be able to breathe. If you can't, you've gone too far and you're compensating. And you're not helping yourself any. So keep that in mind. All right. Now we're going to do the rotation part. Inhale, rotating to the right. Hips and knees stay forward. Exhale, sweep everything back to center. Inhale to the left. Exhale to center. Only go as far as your body allows. Don't swing the arms. In other words, we don't want to be like this. This isn't helping us. Whole body as one. We just want that thoracic spine rotating. That's what it's made to do. One more each way. Inhale, lengthen, nice and tall and long. And exhale, keep the length and release. All right, then we're going to extend those legs out straight. Just going to move forward so I don't end up out of the screen. Excuse me. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, rolling back. Exhale. Begin sitting back up, trying not to let those feet come off the ground. With the breath, nice and steady and controlled. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Getting a little more stretch each time, baby. Let's do two more. Last round right here. And in our forward fold, hinging. Use the abdominals, the quads. You might not get far. We're not really warmed up right now. That's okay. We want to start using our muscles the way they're supposed to be used for each pose. All right, let's bring it back up nice and tall. Arms out to the side, palms up. It's time to do a little more rotation. Inhaling to the right. Exhaling center. Then to the left. Two more each way. Inhale, arms up. And on the exhale, release to the sides. We'll come into staff pose, hands outside the hips, pressing into the mat, opening the chest, shoulder blades drawn down and back. Should be feeling a stretch through the front of the arms, into the biceps, probably get to the fronts of the shoulders, even in the wrists. Know I am. I'm going to take, let's roll it all the way back. Feet flat, about hip width apart. Arms at our sides. Nice big inhale into the belly. And exhale. Lift those hips up. Make sure it's the glutes doing it, not the quads. Excuse me, not the hamstrings, not the quads either. Do that little tap if we need to. Lower back down. Let's take happy baby. Release. Feet flat again. Back to our bridge. And we want to make sure it's the glutes. If you'd like, you can extend that left knee. Make sure we keep the pelvis level. Left foot down. Hips down. Back to happy baby. Release the happy baby. Back to our bridge. And then if you'd like this time, we'll extend that right knee. Make sure that pelvis stays level. You don't want the right hip to drop. Right foot back down. Hips down. Back to our happy baby. Release happy baby. Extend those knees as best we can. Remember, use the quads. We don't want to be turning the abdominals off at this point by bringing our heels above our hips or forward of our hips. We want them directly all lined up. Arms out to the side in a T, nice and relaxed. Inhale. Lower that right leg down as low as we can, maintaining neutral spine. Exhale back up, and then the left. Use those abdominal muscles. We're not pressing the low back down. We're not arching it up. Got 3 more each side. Don't rush. Don't get ahead of the breath. Keep everything nice and steady. Don't forget, if it gets to be too much, you can take a quick break, pop out of it, and then jump right back in when you're ready. Last one right here. And release. And we'll bring the knees up, hips at 90, knees at 90. Inhale down to the right. Exhale back to center and then to the left. With a breath. Two more each side. And we can bring those feet back down. Briefly. Because now I'm going to go right back up. Arms up. Tuck the chin. Keep the back of the head long, back of the neck. Arms to the right. Inhale. Right leg down as low as we can comfortably go. Exhale. Sweep it back up with a breath. Two more on this side. And we're going to go right over to the left. Same thing. Keep it going. Two more here. To the front, we haven't let off yet. Little press up, hold it. And release. That's nice. All right, let's cross those shins, grab opposite ankles. We're gonna rock. Up seated. All the way to all fours. And don't forget, you can come up onto your fists. You can roll the mat under so you decrease the angle at which your wrist is at. And we're here. Let's have our hands under our shoulders, shoulder width apart, knees under the hips, hip width apart. Check to make sure we're in a nice neutral spine. We're not sinking into our shoulder joints. We're pressing it away. Shoulder blades down and back. We're just going to slide that right foot back, use the quad, extend the knee. And slide it right back. There should be no shifting of the hips, no twisting. You want it all to support, maintain right in our midsection. Sliding gently. Let's do 2 more. 1 and 2. Now the other side. Same thing. Slide back. Let's just hold it at first for a moment. Get a feel for the position, where we're at. And right back in. Now with the breath. Let's do 2 more. And right back. Now we're going to keep our nice long spine as it is and start to press back. We're not going into child's pose. We're not going all the way because we don't want to tuck under. We don't want that to happen. Everything is long. Actually, really stretching the glutes very well here, even if you don't feel it. Just because you don't feel it doesn't mean something isn't happening. Back up. Now we're going to bring those forearms down. Elbows into the shoulders. Palms flat. Pressing into the floor. Extend the legs back into a nice little forearm plank. Now once again, we want to make sure we're not sinking into our shoulder joints, hanging out our ligaments. Pressing away. Chest open. It does make a difference. And lower all the way down. Then on an inhale, we're going to come up into Cobra. Lengthen the spine and lift. Draw the shoulder blades down and back so our chest is open. And release down. Get ready for it. Going right back up into our plank. And now this time, if you'd like, you can start to walk those feet in for dolphin. Walk it back to plank if you're not already there. Release down. Take our inhale into Cobra. Release. Right back to our plank. And if you so choose, walking the feet in for dolphin. Walk it back to our plank. Release all the way down. And this time on our inhale, you can choose to come up to cobra or to up dog. Either way, shoulder blades down and back, pressing into the floor, up and away, chest open, shoulders away from the ears. Then on an exhale, taking it back to down dog. Weight is on the index fingers and thumbs. We're not sinking down in. If we engage our hands and our forearms, it takes some of the pressure off the wrists. Pressing back and away. Inhale the right foot up. Lengthening, lengthening, stretching. Exhale, lower down, and then the left. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale the right one back up. And on the exhale, step it between the hands for runner's pose. Make sure a nice long line from the crown of our head through to that back left ankle. Left quad active. We tend to get kind of lazy. We're here. Straighten it out. And on an exhale, right back to our down dog. Inhale, left foot up. Exhale, step it forward for our runner's pose on this side. On an exhale, stepping it back. Right foot back up on the inhale. Exhale, step it forward, back to runner's pose. And we're going to come into a twist. So you can either keep your left hand down, you can place it on a block, or you can come into a full crescent twist. Again, make sure that back leg is lifted. And you can breathe deeply and fully. If you're not really sure, give each position a try and see where it is that you breathe most effectively. You could surprise yourself. All right, let's release back to runner's pose. We're going to do a little pivot of that back left heel. It comes down, gently straighten the right knee. We're in pyramid pose. Hips are lined up, facing forward. Gently bend that right knee. Left heel pivots back up into runner's pose. And on an exhale, back to our down dog. Now to the other side. Left foot up on the inhale. Exhale, step it forward. Runner's pose. Find our form here. I'll take it to our twist, whichever variation is most appropriate for you right now. And exhale, release back to that runner's pose. And we're going to get ready for our pyramid pose. Begin to pivot the right heel down as we gently straighten the left knee. Square up those hips. Keep the side long and spine. I got ahead of myself. Because I was just going to talk about why this is called intense side stretch pose. Because if you're really tight, in this instance, through your right side, and we're keeping it long, our hips level, you're going to feel that in your obliques, maybe up into your lats. As we create some space there. It is my hope that with all the counter rotation and rotation work and stretching we've done up to this point, maybe you might not even notice that because we've released those muscles, creating a little more space there. All right, let's gently bend the left knee. Right foot pivots up and back to our down dog. Let's right now bend the left knee, press down through the right heel. Bend the right, press the left. Bend left, press the right again. And one more time, pressing the left. And press both. Now we're going to do a little shift and we're going to transition to Kamakasana or Wild Thing pose. If you'd like, you can just keep it right here. You can take it to the floor and do, you can come into Cobra or Up Dog. This is going to put a little more pressure on the wrist, but it will feel so nice. All right, we're going to shift to plank. And we're going to bring that right foot behind us. Open, lift, press into the ground through that right foot. And let that front body just open right up. And we'll take it back. We'll transition right over to the other side. Right back to our plank. Lower down to Chaturanga or to the floor. Inhale to Up Dog. And exhale right back to Down Dog. On an inhale, look up. And on an exhale, walk, step, or jump, feet to hands, forward fold. On an inhale, let's do a reverse dive all the way up to standing. And exhale, release those arms to the sides. All right. I'm going to step it out wide. Turn those toes in as much as is comfortable. Engage those quads. Excuse me. All right, let's inhale, bring it up. Keep those quads engaged as we exhale, hinge down. We're going to walk it over to the right, turning the foot towards the short edge of the mat. Inhale, sweep up to side angle. Exhale, sweep back down. Inhale, lift arms to the side. Exhale, back down. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, back down. And we're going to do that again. Inhale, side angle. Exhale, sweep down. Inhale, a little lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, release. Keep it going with the breath. Nice and steady. We'll do 2 more rounds. Oops, I messed that up. I'm getting so with the flow. I don't even know where I am. And we got one more. Well, we're doing one more now. All right. That right leg should be feeling quite enlivened now. Let's take it over. We'll do the same thing on this side with the breath. Inhale, opening side angle. Exhale, release. Inhale, a little lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, release. 2 more. Last round. Bring it back to center. I'm going to lock those feet in to forward fold. Remember, they don't have to be touching. And for some of us, it's actually better if they don't, depending on how wide our hips are or our hip shape. Then we're going to sweep the arms up, sit the hips back into chair pose. Press it all the way up. Exhale, release back down to our forward fold. Inhale, reverse dive back up. Exhale, release to the sides. Now we're going to bring that right knee up, make sure we're up tall, spine up tall, pelvis locked into place, glutes engaged. Support underneath, chest open. We're just going to extend and release. Extend and release. Use that right quad. Two more. We'll shake out, reset. Then let's press and hold. Bend that knee. Release the hands. Tap down if you need to. Then we're going to grab hold of that right foot and start to hinge and reach forward. Don't lock out that left knee. Have a little bend in it. We want the muscles of the front and the back of the leg to be working. As I've said a few times already, we don't want to be hanging out on our ligaments. Use your muscles. Hinge right back to center. And release down. Shake out. Now let's do the other side. Left knee up. Support underneath. Make sure we find our center. Hips, pelvis locked into place. And we'll press and release. Extend and release. Two more. Resetting. Ready. And extend. Hold the extension. Quads, abdomen engaged. Lifting, lengthening that left leg. release the arms. Tap down if you need to. Left hand, left foot. Begin our hinge on this side. Hinge right back up. And release. Last forever. Alright. Switching perspectives. Top of the mat. Inhale the arms up. Exhale the chair pose. Inhale back up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse dive back up. Exhale, back to chair. Nice and steady with the breath. Do one more of each before we do a couple of holds. Here's our chair. One more of that. What else is this one? Down to our forward fold. We're going to come back up and hold our chair pose briefly. Inhale, press it up. And exhale, hold the fold. This is a good time to check ourselves, make sure we're not locking the knees out. We have that bend. Our spine is long, and we're not sending our hips back too far. Our quads are engaged, our abdomen engaged. That's what helps to lengthen our legs and actually do this effectively. I guess today is a constant reminder of use your muscles, don't hang out on your ligaments. You haven't figured that out yet? Well, I won't tell you. Other than to keep telling you. Alright, let's take it back to plank. Work our way back down. Let's take an exhale, drop down to chaturanga or to the floor. Inhale to up dog or cobra if you'd like. Exhale to down dog. Inhale that right foot up. Exhale, right knee, right wrist. Left foot scoots back. Place a prop onto that right hip if we need to. Inhale, find length here. And as we exhale, keep that length. And release forward. Let's walk it back up. Find our length. And then on an exhale, right back to our down dog. Left foot up on the inhale. Exhale, step that left knee, left wrist. Let's do it that way. Right foot scoots back. Inhale, find length. And on an exhale, keep the length and release. Walk it back up. There's that length again. And on an exhale, back to our down dog. Last time. Now we'll take it briefly to seated as we transition all the way back. Extend the left leg out. Bring the right knee into the chest. Make sure that left knee stays down. Head and shoulders are down. Release the right. Bring left in. Release the left. Give those feet, those legs a little jiggle, a little wiggle. Let the hips, everything just kind of relax, loosen. Swing those arms overhead. Interlace the fingers. Nice deep inhale. Gather up your tension. Flex your muscles. Make a face. Hold it. Hold everything. Exhale and release. Your arms to your sides. And take Shavasana. Now let's roll it over onto the right or left side to the fetal pose. Press it back up to seated. Long spine, relaxed shoulders. Inhale, lengthen those arms up one last time. And exhale to the heart center. Namaste. Now you may go and bring on the rest of the day and the week. So that was kind of like a little pyramid practice, something a little bit different. Body control, breath control. Use your muscles. Don't hang out on your ligaments. With that being said, I'll see you the next time.